So now let's move to the field and see how the technician will use our system in order to perform a measurement. So what they need to do is get their mobile phone and log on our system. So they need to type their name and their password that will be recorded. And they will have access to the field application that we can see here. So in order to perform a measurement, they will need to log or to enter the reference of the test that they want to do. So there is two ways to do that. The first one is to click on the camera and then to get access to the QR code reader. And if there is a QR code, we can automatically read and display the reference here. If not, we can manually enter the information that are usually available on the work order. And by just starting to type the first letter, the system will read the information in the database. In this particular case, I want to test a splitter, so I'm selecting the corresponding splitter. I will connect my reflector and then just start a test by clicking on Start. So the test unit, which is located in the central office, is actually triggering a measurement. Okay, and the OTDR test is performing and will display after 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, here is the result. So a new peak is detected. The size of the peak is measured. The attenuation, corresponding attenuation is displayed. The thumb is up here, so I know that my measurement is good and the total attenuation is correct within the limit that were programmed. So I can validate my measurement by associating the peak. Okay, measurement is done. So now the splitter test is done. I can go to the next step and go to the termination point and make a test on my termination point. So I go to select the test that I want to perform. So I want to test the termination point number 6. I'm going to connect my reflector and then trigger the measurement. So the test unit is running the measurement. And I will get the result. At this stage, if I'm successful, my test, my home will be passed. So that means that I can now connect the fiber. So here is the new peak that arrives. Thumb is up, so measurement is okay. I can associate the peak. Okay, so something interesting, if I have any doubt, I can always have access to the OTDR trace by just rotating my telephone, and I can view the OTDR and zoom and look at it directly on my mobile. So it just need to rotate the phone. Okay. So now that my termination point is done, I can go to the next step, install the drop cable, and finally validate my customer. So in this case, I go to the home. Okay, and I'm going to select one home, connect my reflector again, and start the test. So the measurement is running. The main difference when I'm activating a home, so what I can do is leave the reflector on site, and in this case, this home will become the new reference. Okay, that's the new home. And I can associate the peak. Okay, and then I will have a baseline if I want to make some troubleshooting later. So now if I go back to the server, the project manager can look at the result, and on the point topology, I can see that the splitter was tested successfully, that the termination point was tested successfully, and that the home was connected successfully.